Well, hello, space engineers. Welcome back. We are out here by our bigger rocket. Uh, Off camera, let's see, it's been a while. Can't remember what it did. I think mainly the main thing I've done is I brought back down and repaired the miner that was up there. Did a little redesign so it won't get damaged by its own thrusters again. But it's back up there. It's plugged into that satellite to keep the batteries fresh. And we're down here and we've got some building to do. We need to make ourselves a larger relay station for up in orbit that's capable of handling a laser antenna and powering that. And that is what we're going to start with now. It'll probably, let's get into things here. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll launch basically just a core, and then I'll add on to that through a projector, which means I'll have to build a weld ship that I can send up there, probably a weld/grind ship. All that stuff. Storm coming in. Anyways, so let's get things going here. Get started. Let's see, I don't have any materials on me. I should be able to come into here. Do that. Oh, I did make a few runs for materials. I've got more iron. I've got cobalt processing. I've got some nickel processing. I've still got plenty of silicon. Don't know how much of those I'm going to need. But I've got things working and processing, so I've got material to build with. Let's see, first things first. Most important part. Hold on, let me... And I do think I'll go with that, let's see, is it that dark red, or is it the lighter one that I was using? I think it's this lighter one I was using. That'll match what I've got on the inside, inside of there with my refineries and stuff, so I'll be using that. First, let's get one of these. We're going to connect to that. Oops. Then we're going to have one of those there. Let's get these in place. A couple of those. Let's get... Yeah, let's use that. There, like that. Then we're going to come back to here. We're going to do that. Let's see, where is it? Let's see, which way is that going to be? Like that, so we're going to do it that way. I need girder. Make this plenty tall because I'm going to need some clearance. We've got that. On top of that, we're going to put once again, only one of these will probably be active, but I'm putting two just to keep things balanced. Well, okay, it's not going to be balanced either, but it'll at least look like it is. And on this end, I guess it doesn't really matter, is where I'm going to be putting that. Now back down here, simply because I do have some hydrogen-powered stuff up there. I want to store some hydrogen there and there. And then, let's see. I've got the miner and I've got that. I'll probably want a tug also. So let's go. Let's do that. I'm not going to bring this out too far. I'll have to be careful because I'll have solar panels out here, and I don't want to crash anything into those. So I'm trying to give myself a little bit of room here. And this is where I'm going to have some more of those. And that was, hold on. Let me double that. So that should be the same on each end. Let's see, down here in this spot. I'm going to put one of these in like that. Put that there. Put that up there. Let's see. That's going to be that. Thinking I'm going to want, for now, I'm going to put just one of those in. I'll probably end up with two of them, but one is all I need now. I want to try to shed weight wherever I can. I'm not sure how much this thing will pick up. We might be getting ready to find out. Let's see, where do I have things stuck here? Let me change over to that. put that all around. Doesn't really connect in there very well. See, we've got that. Can't really put anything over here. So if I come here, I think I'm going to have room here to do this. Put those in there. Nope, wrong spot. Nope, forgot that one. Then we can put this in like that. So we've got all that. And I'll want to put these here, and that'll kind of connect those in. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let me get this welded up. I'll be back. There's more that's going to be added to it, but that's a lot of welding, and I want to get that out of the way. So I will be back. Well, I've got that all welded up. Got a bit darker out here while I was doing that. We've got that all welded up. Hey, I bet you these are full now. Yeah, those are full now. So we need to continue building up on this. Probably, yeah, let's do those. Let's go back to this. Let's put those there. Lock them before I forget. Go with the advanced rotor simply because I think it's going to look a little better in this situation. I'm trying to get these colored also, but I don't know if that's going to work. And once again, take the time to lock them. Then we're going to come out here We're going to switch this back, go with silver. And that is going to go out that many. Wrong button. Go out there like that. Then once again, we're going to do this setup. I'm going to try to put these solar panels on now and send it up with them in place. But I'm planning to fold them up. Don't know how well that's going to work, but I'm going to try it. I can already see it's getting bouncy. Go rotor lock. And I'm going to come way back here, because I bet you I need to do this. At least for now. That's my... Ooh, I need to get more of that. Get all that. Whoa. Let's see, I've got lights down here somewhere. Let's see, I'm kind of on that side, so let me hit these. Don't know if that'll help me any or not. Probably not, but turned them on anyways. So now we're going to go back to these. So I'm going to do that. Let's not do that. Okay, that's just a dark red. Let's just stay with that. We're going to do that. See, that's kind of hard to see in the daylight. But that is going to be my solar panel. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll have to extend these out to get them to clear this. But I can do that. But I think that gets you an idea of my layout. I'm going to do this times 4, so there's going to be one over here, one over there. Same thing over here. Let me take the time, get this laid out, welded up. Maybe it'll be daylight again by that time so we can see it in the light, see what it looks like. I'll be back. Well, I am back, finally. It took a while. That's a lot of welding. I had to make a trip to get more silicon. I had to get more iron. I also had to make room because, well, that would have got in the way of hitting that, actually. So I had to raise that up. Do I? Yeah, let me get more hydrogen while I'm thinking about it. But I got that all built up. The other thing I did is I went ahead, because these were going to be somewhat in the way, I did extend them out a couple, and I turned them 90 degrees. So that'll be a bit less in the way of the solar panels when things are parking there. Also added, it's off right now because I don't want it to move things, but this is my solar controller. Same script I used on a few of the satellites that are up there. But now I need to see if I can't get these things to fold up like I want. So first, let me continue. Let's see, let's turn this on. Turn hinge lock off. Now, is it going to go or is it going to give me problems? It gave me problems trying to... Oh, the upper limit's set. I can probably just go all the way to 90. Yep, that fits. Ooh, I may not be able to fold those up like I was wanting because the antennas are in the way. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fold that up like I wanted because those are in the way. So they're going to have to go the other way. But this one can go up the same way. Looks like I need more power. I bet you it doesn't need more power. These things have been goofy. Let me grab... Let's see if I can do something weird. Like add that. No? Still not wanting to go. Hinge lock is off. That's on. me get in here where I can control things. That's number 1. Yeah, it's not wanting to go. That should be moving. That's exactly the same set that this had when it folded up. To get that one to go, I actually had to grind off part of it, and then it magically went. And I don't want to do that here, because, well, that's going to break things. So let me go. See if this will do it. I'm going to have to physically rebuild this whole thing simply because this hinge isn't wanting to move. I might try reloading here a little bit. Let me get that replaced. Yeah, let me try reloading, see if that'll get that thing to move. I'll be back. And reloading did not actually work. It still stayed in place. Ended up turning on creative mode tools and just building a line of blocks with a piston on the bottom, and used the piston to physically push it up, and as soon as it moved a little bit, it went up the rest of the way on its own. For some reason, these hinges aren't wanting to work. And it's got nothing to do with the load. I think it can easily pick those up. It just didn't want to move because it decided it was locked in place still. But let's see if we can't get the rest of these to fold. Now in this case, I want to switch this around. Oh, hold on. This needs to be 0. Because I'm going to fold these the other way. And there we go. Copy settings, all but name. And that should go like that. These two I can do the same thing with. It's not how I originally tended to have them fold up, but I think that is where I'm going to go. Now, let's see if I can't make these things a little more stable. We're going to have some nice bright red plastic temporary landing gear on here. And I can grind these off at a later date. In fact, that already locked in. And that'll stop a lot of jiggling. Let's see, I need more. Let's start with that. While I'm down here, go ahead and grab more hydrogen. And let's see, I should think I can go like that and that. Do that. And in between there, we can do that. And now we can weld all 4 of these up. Ooh, that's going to take a bit. Oh, that's still down there. I'll need to get rid of that. And that is how I'm going to try to send it up into space. My original plan was to fold these inward. I know I wouldn't have been able to fold them all the way flat. But with these antennae in the way, I wouldn't have had, they wouldn't have folded in that much. But this will work. Should be, by locking them in with these, it should be more stable. There'll be less jiggle, or at least that's the plan. Let's see, I don't have any uranium in this thing yet, do I? No, I might do that. Hold on. Not going to be using that much. And that should be off. That is off. But I do have this projector on there. So I'll be able to grab a blueprint of this. In fact, I'll grab a blueprint of it later. I might just creative mode myself up there to get a blueprint of it. It'll be easier. But I can get a blueprint, I can build a section of it or part of it, then add on other stuff. Like if I want some event controllers, I'll be putting a refinery and an assembler on here. And I can add all of that, another battery. I can add all that to the blueprint, then send it up, weld it up. But for now, I think that is it. And hold on. Let's see, can I get a bit more? You guys have probably already seen that one. Now the big question, can this thing actually lift it up there? Well, only one way to find out. Well, hold on. Let me... Where's that at? That'll work. Here, let me get that up so I can make sure that's there. Let's see if it'll do it. With ease. And it's already pulsing. That tells me it can lift a lot more. Well, let's sit here, watch this go up, and I'm going to go ahead and thank you for watching.